morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you? Happy Monday.
Yes, it's Monday, everybody. So here we are live. It's Katie and reporter Dana. We are here with the neighborhood news like we are every Monday, unless it's holiday, then we're not here. But usually every Monday.
Yep. Happy Monday, everybody. Good to see you.
Yes. And where in the valley are we today?
So we are going out east even further today, out to Apache Junction to a neighborhood called Sunrise Canyon.
Ooh.
I know.
I love that name.
I do too. I kind of want to live there just because of the name.
Two things I love, sunrises and canyons.
You know it. But a little history about Apache Junction. So it began as an Old West gold mining camp. And it's got a lot of like old Western history. So it has a lot of colorful history too, involving Native American cultures, Spanish conquistadors, and superstitions regarding the lost Dutchman's gold mine.
Yes, I do. Okay, it's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, and the city was named after the junction of the Apache Trail, and it was incorporated in 1978. So I know. So let me show you too. I want to show you on the map real quick, and then I'll share a little bit more information about everything. So can you see my map?
Can.
All right, you guys. So I wanted to, I'll zoom in here in a second, but just so you get an idea, here is Sunrise Canyon. So it just sits north of the I-60, and here is the Superstition Mountains. So really some fun stuff happened in the 1880s. Two things. The Apache chief Geronimo surrendered to the U.S. Army and gold was discovered. So I know. And once the word got out about gold, this town called Goldfield, which is just north, and I'll zoom in here just between, so right here is where gold was established, and for 5 years, this town was booming. And after that, gold played out and the town deserted. And there's actually a whole, the gold mine, Goldfield gold mine is actually now more of a tourist attraction out there. So we'll talk about that.
It's pretty neat.
Have you been out there?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You take the train ride, right? And go around, and they have a zip line there now, which is supposed to be pretty fun and interesting.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a town replica, right? So you go there and it's got the saloon, and, you know, it has the old jail, brothel, and like all of this stuff there, you know. There's a little shopping area. There's the restaurant's actually pretty cool. The saloon that's there.
That's what I've heard.
They have some of the best ice cream I've ever tasted at the ice cream shop. And there's, you know, it's kind of a museum type thing. They've got like some critters, I think, that you can look at. And that train ride is really cool. It brings you around and they kind of tell you some of the story about the area.
Yeah, and you can take the Jeep tour, which we'll talk about as well. So again, just some, you know, tourists started coming out to this area because of obviously the weather, the dry air, the mild temperatures, the absolutely beautiful scenery. And George Cleveland Curtis, he kind of saw all this happening. He started selling, he was a traveling salesman from Utah, and he arrived in this area in 1922. He set up a tent and he started selling water and sandwiches.
Right? Things you need.
Which was genius at the time. He was, you know, for the folks that were traveling along the dusty roads. And he actually filed a homestead claim and poured the foundation for a building that would become the Apache Junction Inn.
No kidding.
Huh. Yep. And this area too began as a movie set and really started this like Western film industry. So some movies that were filmed out here, Kenny Rogers as the Gambler, Have Gun Will Travel, Death Valley Day. So if you're into Western movies, Apache Land Movie Ranch was where a lot of Western movies were filmed. TV shows as well, Gunsmoke, Little House on the Prairie,
No kidding.
Bonanza. And unfortunately, Apache Land Movie Ranch closed after surviving 2 fires. It closed in 2004.
Oh, wow. So kind of recent-ish.
Kind of recent. And again, this town, Apache Junction, it's a small town, but it's got a lot of fascinating history, and it's got some exciting plans for the future. So again, here's where it sits, you guys, and it is bound just north of the 60, and you see west on Ironwood, and this is Idaho here. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit closer. And then Northwest 16th Avenue and Southwest Southern Avenue. And let's share, we have 3 homes for resale.
Oh, look, I recognize one.
I know, I knew you would. That's why I really wanted to spotlight this, simply because we have a listing there. These homes were built in the late 90s. So we have 3 for resale. And again, they are reasonably priced, you guys. A lot of great opportunity. The first one is $389,000, upwards to our listing at $410,000. So
we got a nice little pool, corner lot. Oh, we'll get to ours, looks like.
We will. We absolutely will. HOA fees are $32 monthly. But this home here listed at $399 is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, just over 1,400 square feet. Again, built in 1998. And let's check out some of the photos. Again,
and it's got a den. So if if you're looking for a 3-bedroom and that 3rd bedroom is really for an office, then don't pass this one up.
No, absolutely not. It would need some flooring, it looks like, in the bedrooms, but again, nothing to look past if you can add your own personal touches to it. Big backyard. Yeah,
good size.
Good size backyard. I love how they showed the garage. Our listing at 410 on West Montebello. And this one, like you said, corner lot with a pool, and it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,479 square feet, built in 1999. And like you said, Katie, corner lot with a pool, super cute.
It's very cute. The interior is cute. Got an RV gate. With the corner, you get a little bit more privacy because you don't have a neighbor on the one side. Instead, you have mountain views, which is really nice. You can see them from the backyard. All new floorings in this place. It's got granite countertops, his and hers closet in the master bedroom. It's got a good amount of storage for this size home, which I was really pleased about. Isn't it so cute?
It's so cute. Storage is so important too.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cute. A lot of light. Again, no carpet. Let's get to the backyard. I think we may have. And there you go. Just a beautiful home. And like you said, you can see the mountains. Check it out, you guys, in the back.
Nice pebble type pool with a Baja step. So, those that have little kids, I wish I had a Baja step in our pool when my son was young, because it just makes for a nice sort of shallow place for them to play.
Yeah, it's easy. Yes. So you're not just like diving in.
Exactly. Nice when they're little.
Exactly. And there's a lot of outdoor activities to partake in around the area. So again, the Superstition Mountains, hiking, biking, camping, Lost Dutchman State Park. And the story is that a gentleman by the name of Jacob Waltz and his partner went out looking for this gold mine, and his partner apparently may have been killed by either Jacob Waltz himself or the Apaches. So the story is a little cloudy. But again, I'll show you here. Here's the legend, and you guys can check out azstateparks.com, and it does give a little bit of history about the legend of Lost Dutchman, which I thought was really fun, interesting, but there's a map here of the trails. I'll flip it. You guys know I love hiking. Easy to moderate. Oops, that's upside down. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so Tonto National Forest, again, just a lot of really cool things to do. And like we talked about, Goldfield Ghost Town, and we talked about the train. There's a great video that you can check out too. You do have to pay for a majority of the things to go in, but then they also they installed a zip line. I think somebody said it was about $12 to do the zip line, which I'm a huge, big, fun zip line girl. So, but check it out. Go have ice cream up there, spend the day, become familiar with some of the, just the history behind Apache Junction. You can take the Apache Trail Tours. So it's a Jeep tour. Looks like it's going to be closed for this a little bit through the summer. It's probably too hot.
Yeah.
And then not a far drive up to Canyon Lake, where you can take the Dolly Steamboat. Have you ever done this?
No, but we have a boat at Saguaro Lake, and Saguaro Lake has a cruise boat also that takes you around. So I'm assuming it's similar.
I would assume so. But check it out, you guys. Again, just a gorgeous, gorgeous. You can take a dinner cruise, a twilight dinner cruise, a scenic nature cruise. Yeah, and then also Tortilla Flat. So drive on up. It's an authentic remnant of an old West town. I haven't been there. Have you been there?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So before I had my son, I had my motorcycle license. And so I had my motorcycle, and you know, we don't have that right now because he's little, but I used to take my bike up here all the time. And then later on in life, when I didn't have a bike anymore, we used to cruise up here, like when Jax was little, and we'd come up and he'd sleep, you know, because kids sleep in the car, and we'd get an ice cream. They have awesome gelato up there.
Ooh, I have to check it out.
But it's very pretty.
And I love there's the sign that says, you may have noticed in many places said population 6. 6 people at one time. The Renaissance Festival is also not far from there. So if that's something you enjoy, take the family, check out the Renaissance Festival. And there's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of golfing in this area as well. So you have Gold Canyon Golf Resort. But again, just check out all that, you know, is outdoorsy in this area.
That's Phoenix, awesome.
Yeah. So the
airport. How about schools for our families?
Yeah. So schools, you have elementary, Superstition Mountain Elementary and Desert Vista. Junior high, again, these are public, Desert Shadows and Cactus Canyon. And then your high school is Apache Junction High School. And then, awesome. Yeah, we have one of our Mom Nation moms. We wanted to spotlight her business. Aww. Her name is Rebecca Engel, and she is the owner of Family Blessings Birth and Services and Boutique in Apache Junction. So she is a birth and postpartum doula. And it also says she has a crochet boutique owner. And then her website is familyblessingsaz.com. So if this is a service that your family would like to look into, definitely check out Rebecca. She's one of our Mom Nation moms. So yes.
Awesome. Yeah. I love that. I love supporting local small biz. So thank you for adding that segment to our show, because I think it's super important. I know there's lots of other people out there like to support local small biz also. So
100%. Yes. So that is Sunrise Canyon.
All right, guys. And if you're interested in taking a peek at any of those properties, we do have the link in the caption here where you can check out the resale homes. So Sunrise Canyon in Apache Junction is a great little place with lots of neat things around it. Thank you so much, Reporter Dana.
You're very welcome, you guys. See you next week.
Oh, before we go, please make sure if you like our show, please
Subscribe.
You made me laugh. Please go to our YouTube channel, which is also linked here in the caption. There is a playlist for what we lovingly call TNN, the neighborhood news. And you can catch up on a variety of other neighborhoods that we have talked about over the last couple of months. And then also while you're there, give us a subscribe, give us a like on the video so that we know you're watching and you can get notifications for more of our shows. So thank you guys so much. Again, that is at Team EvoAZ on YouTube.
Bye guys, see you next week.
Bye.